Now what you see right in front of me is the, again, very near to production version of the Harrier EV. Now it's quite different from, again, what we saw at the Expo, and very, very similar to the regular Harrier now. So you get that same headlamp design, what you also saw on the curve just now. Same full width lighting, but of course the grille is now blanked out. You have these striations here, and the bumper too follows on from what the new Nexon EV is like, with these vertical and angular strakes. But as you can see, ADAS is still carried over here, and there's also a new paint scheme, as you can see. Now the Harrier is the next car after the Punch EV to be based on the Gen 2 AWD architecture, and this time it's a dual motor all-wheel setup. So I'm presuming there's one motor here, another there. But they have had to package it pretty tightly. As you can see the battery pack hanging low. I'm assuming it'll have a fully flat floor because of how low the battery pack is hung. So yeah, the space and practicality, somewhat similar to how it was on the Punch EV, won't be affected on the inside all that much. Now in terms of outputs, since it's a dual motor setup, I'm assuming it'll be pretty powerful, so you can expect upwards of 200 PS easily, and maybe 500 or 600 Newton meters of torque. And since the battery pack also happens to be quite large, from at least from what I can see, it should be at least a 60-70 kilowatt hour battery pack. Range too should be about 500 kilometers, I'm hoping at least. And yeah, of course, you have those .EV badges and 19-inch alloys. Now they're the same size that you get in the Harrier Dark Edition, but of course, as you can see, aero-inspired, very different design here. But as you can see, the charge port is at the regular position, but like the Nexon EV, I'm assuming this will have a vehicle to load function as well. And down here at the back, again, very similar to the regular Harrier, but you have this, if you can see it, Harrier.EV badging. And the bumpers too, they have that similar striation, what we've seen in the Nexon EV with the silver finish. Now the Harrier EV should launch again sometime this year, maybe around the festive season after the Curve EV. And prices should be upwards of, since the regular Harrier is about 30 lakhs plus, you can expect 3 or 4 lakh premium over that. Let us know in the comments, do you think Tata has done a good job of converting the Harrier into an electric car?